Next question, dear students. Your bank's London office has surplus funds to the extent of US dollar 5 lakhs. So there is a surplus funds of dollar 5 lakhs for a period of 3 months. The cost of the funds to the bank is 4% per annum. So to the depositor we have committed that say we will give interest at the rate of 4%. It proposes to invest these funds in London, that is in pound currency, New York, that is in dollar currency, Frankfurt, that is maybe the euro currency, and obtain the best return, of course, without any exchange risk to the bank. Means we understand that say we are going to enter into the forward contract for the purpose of hedging. The following rates of interest are available at the three centers for the investment of the domestic funds there at for a period of 3 months. So in case of the pound currency, the rate of interest is 5%. In case of dollar currency, the rate of interest is 8%. And Frankfurt, that is maybe the euro currency because it is part of euro group, 3%. The market rates in London for United States dollar and euro are as under. So the market rates have been provided to us. London or New York, spot exchange rate is provided to us. So spot exchange rate is given to us as dollar per pound. For 1 month, 2 months and 3 months, forward points or swap points information have been given to us. London on Frankfurt. So we have been provided with the euro per pound exchange rate. Again the spot is given. 1 month, 2 months and 3 months rates are provided. At which center investment will be made and what will be the net gain to the nearest pound. So you are required to make the computation of the net gain in the pound currency term. If at all you invest in London, that is in pound currency, New York, that is in dollar currency, Frankfurt, that is in euro currency, to the bank on the invested funds. So the question says that say from these three alternatives, which alternative is the best? So let us go one by one with the options. So the first option is, let us say that the investment made in pound currency. So let us answer the question. Option number 1, investment in pound currency. Try to calculate answer on your own. Friends, over here we understand that the spot exchange rate is given as 1.5350 slash 1.5390 dollar per pound. Okay, you have to read the exchange rate as 4 number. So this 90 is going to replace the 50. Similarly, 1.8260 slash 1.8290 euro per pound. That is the way we are required to read the exchange rates. Fine. First of all, let us have understanding that say how we are going to make the calculation. So friends, over here spot exchange rate is provided to us as 1.5350 slash 1.5390 dollar per pound. That is the spot exchange rate given to us. 1 month and 2 months forward points are provided just to misguide us. So as far as the 3 months forward points are concerned, that is relevant for us. It is 80/85. Dear students, over here we understand, since it is low high, so it is required to be added to spot exchange rate to compute the forward exchange rate. So it is 1.5430 slash 1.5475 dollar per pound. That is the way, so we are required to make the computation of 3 months forward exchange rate. That is the first working that we have to make. Okay, so this is what's the forward exchange rate that we have got, that is found. Dear students, we understand today and after 3 months. We understand something like this. Basically, somebody has kept deposit with us. It means that say we have borrowed 5 lakh dollar at the rate of 4% for 3 months. If at all we are considering to make investment in pound currency, we will enter into the spot transaction for conversion of the dollar into pound. Sell of dollar and purchase of pound. So with more amount of the dollar you can get 1 pound. So we understand it is 5 lakhs divided by 1.5390. This is the amount of the pound that we will receive. Amount of the pound that we have received today will be invested. We can see that as far as the pound currency is concerned, for that the rate of interest is provided to us as 5% per annum. 5% is the rate of interest for 1 year. So for 3 months it would be how much? 0.05 into 0.25, that is 1.25%. It means that this amount will be invested at 1.25% for 3 months. That is the way we are supposed to compute the maturity amount of deposit. Let me explain you, friends. So we understand that over here 1.25% is added to it. So that comes to something like 3,28,947.37. Now, of course, we understand that say at the end of the 3 months, we are required to make the repayment of the loan in dollar currency. 5 lakhs into 4%, that is entire year, into 3 divided by 12, that comes to 5,000. So 5 lakh $5,000 is required to be repaid at the end of the 3 months. At the end of the 3 months, we are required to convert the pound into dollar for the purpose of making repayment of loan. We understand that say for every 1 pound we will get less amount of dollar. So 5 lakh 5,000 divided by 1.5430. This is the amount of the pound that say we have to pay. 5 lakh 5,000 upon 1.5430. That comes to 3,27,284.51. I'm sorry, 284.51. This is the amount of the pound that say we have to pay. This is the amount of the pound that say we have. So the amount to be paid is subtracted from 3,28,947.37. So there is a surplus. What is the amount of the surplus? Amount of the surplus is 1,662.86. 86 or something like that. 328,947.37 minus 327,284.51. Yeah, 86. Yeah, that's correct. 328,947.37 minus 327,284.51. 1662, yes. So this is the amount of the surplus that you have in pound currency at the end of the 3 months. This thing that we are going to present properly, but this is the answer that we have to write. So now let us start writing an answer. Option number 1, investment in pound. In that working note number 1, calculation of forward exchange rate for dollar per pound 3 months. $1.5350 slash $1.5390 per pound. This is spot 3 months. Forward points or swap points are 80-85. Since it is low high, so it will be added to spot exchange rate. So 1.5430 slash 1.5475. This is the forward exchange rate. Working note number 2, calculation of repayment of loan in dollar currency after 3 months. It will be found like this: principal plus interest. 5 lakhs plus 5 lakhs into the rate of interest is 4% and the time period is 3 months. So 5 lakhs into 1.01. How this is 1.01? 0.04 into 3 divided by 12. So it comes to $5,05,000. That is the repayment of the loan is calculated. Working note number 3, calculation of net gain in pound currency. Friends, over here we understand 5 lakhs dollar is converted into pound first of all. So logically we understand that, say, for higher amount of the dollar you will get a pound. So the spot exchange rate 1.5390 will be used. If at all anybody has any query or doubt, then please ask me. Into the rate of interest for pound currency is given 5% for entire year. So for 3 months it is 1.25. So 1.0125. So it is 0.05 into 3 divided by 12. So this is the maturity amount of deposit minus repayment of the loan. It is $5,05,000 and sell of pound and purchase of dollar for repayment. So sell of pound and purchase of dollar, you will get lower amount of the dollar. So 1.5430. This is the way we are required to make the calculation of answer. 5 lakhs divided by 1.539 into 1.0125. So this is 3,28,947.37 minus 5,05,000 upon 1.5430. 327 284.51. So 1662.86 UK pound. This is the way we can compute the answer. Now the second alternative is the investment in dollar currency. Option number 2. Investment in dollar currency. चलो let us see कैसे किया जाएगा. Now friends, we understand that say we have borrowed in dollar currency at the rate of 4%. Now if at all we borrow in dollar and invest in also dollar, then in that case the net gain can be calculated easily. Okay, so we understand like this. Working note number 1, calculation of net gain first of all in dollar currency, then I'll convert in pound currency. We understand that say PRN upon 100. Simple. We understand that say the principal amount is 5 lakhs. Rate of interest is 8 minus 4. Because you have borrowed at 4 and you are investing at 8 into 3 divided by 12. So the answer is very simple. It is $5,000. However, the question says that say no, we require the answer in pound currency. No problem. I'll convert that. We already have got the forward exchange rate. Sell of dollars and purchase of pound. So we understand that say the more amount of the dollar is required to be paid to convert into pound. So 1.5475. So now conversion of gain dollar into gain pound. So it is 5,000 divided by 1.5475. So 3231.02. This is the amount of the pound that say you will have the net gain. Chalo, option number 3. Invest in euro. Chalo, please take an answer. That is answer for the second one, and third option you try to do on your own. The option number 3, invest in euro. Everybody is requested to pay attention. The exchange rates have been provided to us for dollar and pound currency, and exchange rate information is given for euro and pound currency. This information is given to us. So today what we have to do? Today we have to sell dollar, purchase pound, sell pound, purchase euro, and then you're required to make investment in euro. Whatever the amount of the investment that you will make will have a maturity in euro currency. Sufficient information is given with which the forward exchange rate for the euro currency can be calculated. Forward exchange rate. So this euro will be converted to pound. Keep it over there only. Afterwards, we already have calculated the repayment of the loan in dollar currency has what amount of the value in pound currency term. This calculation we already have made it, friends. So this amount will be deducted from the maturity amount of the deposit, because this is in the dollar currency, repayment of the loan, and then by using the forward exchange rate, it has already been converted into pound currency. So when you convert the maturity amount of the deposit in euro currency to pound, then we understand that say whatever the amount that say you get in the pound currency, from that, so that amount of the repayment will be deducted to compute the net gain. So let us write down answer of the question. Working note number 1, calculation of cross currency spot exchange rate for euro per pound. So the spot exchange rate information is provided to us like this: 1.5350 slash 1.5390 dollar per pound and 1.8260 slash 1.8290 euro per pound. Friends, we can compute the I'm sorry friends, we are required to compute euro per dollar. Euro per dollar. Friends, we can compute the euro per dollar or dollar per euro. Either of the exchange rate can be calculated. Okay. Now we will have the equation like this: euro per dollar. So $1 is equal to how many euro? That is the question. So euro is the final answer. Answer is required per dollar. Against dollar, which currency is given? Pound. And against pound, which currency is given? Euro. I want euro per pound, and the same is provided to us: 1.8260 slash 1.8290 euro per pound. I want pound per dollar, but dollar per pound is given, so we have to make it a reciprocal. 1 divided by 1.5390 slash 1 divided by 1.5350 pound per dollar. So what will happen? Pound will be cancelled, and we will be able to get the answer as euro per dollar. Okay. So what will happen? It is 1.8260 divided by 1.5390, 1.1865 slash 1.8290 divided by 1.5350. 1.1915. That is the way the exchange rate will be calculated. We understand that, say, when you convert the dollar into euro, you will get less amount of the euro. So working note number 2, calculation of forward exchange rate for euro per pound. Spot exchange rate is given to us in the question as 1.8260 slash 1.8290 euro per pound. As far as the 3 months is concerned, it is 145 slash 140. It is high low, so it will be deducted. So 1.826 minus 0.0145. So 1.8115 slash 1.8290 minus 0.0140. So 1.8150 euro per pound. That is the way the forward exchange rate is calculated. This is spot and this is 3 months forward. Okay. Now calculation of net gain. That is, of course, in the pound currency term as per the requirement of the question. You have 5 lakhs of dollar. Conversion of the dollar into euro, you'll get less amount of euro, 1.1865. So into 1.1865. For euro currency, the rate of interest is given as 3%. So 0.03 into 0.25, that is 0.75%. 1.0075. So 0.03 into 3 divided by 12. That is the way we compute the maturity amount of deposit. Now you will convert that into pound currency. So it is sell of euro and purchase of pound. So for a higher amount of the euro, you will get a pound. So over here it is 1.1850. I'm sorry, 1.8150. So this is the amount that you will receive in pound currency term. Minus repayment of the loan in pound currency term has already been found by us. This is what we have calculated here. 5,05,000 divided by 1.5430. 5,05,000 divided by 1.5430. This is the way we are required to compute the net gain in pound currency term. So 5 lakhs into 1.1865 into 1.0075 divided by 1.8150. That comes to 3,29,310.95 minus 5,05,000 divided by 1.543. So 3,27,284.51. So 2026.43 or 44. This is the amount of the net gain. So now the 3 options that we have: invest in London, invest in New York, and invest in Frankfurt. In that, so the net gain, which is in comparable term, that is in pound currency term. In the last one it is 2026.44. In case of dollar currency it is 3231.02. 3231.02. And in the first case it is 1662.86. 1662.86. We select the option which is having say the highest gain. So return answer, investment should be made in dollar currency. Full stop.